Yesterday, Admiral Doolan stood alongside Bill Shorten and me inside the Shrine of Remembrance, as together we laid wreaths on the solemn commemoration of this, your centenary. The RSL's motto resonates as strongly today as it did back in those dark days and is well heeded by my government. We are embarking on the largest upgrade to our defence capabilities since World War II. We are renewing the Royal Australian Navy's fleet on a scale not seen in generations. This includes the construction in Australia of 12 regionally superior submarines, 9 future frigates, 12 offshore patrol vessels, as well as 21 Pacific patrol boats for our island neighbours. The 2016 Defence White Paper sets out our plan to develop a more potent, agile and engaged Australian Defence Force. A strong Defence Force is critical to our ongoing national prosperity. That is why we will ensure that our ADF personnel are always well trained, equipped and supported to undertake the most challenging of roles. I want to reassure you that the Department of Veterans Affairs will continue to look after veterans. So we are streamlining eligibility to accessing mental health treatment early. That includes $37.9 million in the federal budget. From the 1st of July, subject to the passage of legislation, anyone who has ever served in the ADF permanent forces will be eligible for treatment for conditions such as post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, depression, alcohol and substance use disorders. There is also $1 million for suicide awareness and prevention and $2.1 million for a pilot program, Kookaburra Kids. The Minister for Veterans Affairs and I will have more to say shortly. I've asked Dan to gather state and territory ministers to ensure that addressing homelessness among veterans is a priority in the next term of government. We are also making changes to ease the transition to civilian life. Funding in the budget will start updating DVA's IT system. So I'm pleased to announce today the Prime Minister's Veterans Employment Initiative. Later this year, John and I will host Captains of Industry in Sydney to identify more effective ways to hire more veterans and their spouses in their organisations. Improving, promoting the employment of veterans is a key agenda for us in our next term of government. We look forward to the closest collaboration with the RSL and other ex-service organisations in coordinating our efforts to ensure more and better jobs for more veterans.